much love, family. I am coming to you completely barefaced and natural. I just have a little bit of lip balm on because it's cold. But yes, welcome to my channel over here on YouTube if you are new here, or hello again if you already follow my channel. I've come over here to talk about the importance of slowing down and the importance of knowing when to stop. So if you aren't familiar and you don't follow me on my other social networks, I announced that I am no longer going to post short form videos on my other account, because I knew it was affecting my mental health, but you keep doing it, and it got to a point where I was becoming someone I didn't want to be. Constantly looking at my phone, looking at other creators, what are they creating, like comparing yourself, how come they got this kind of following and I've got this one, thinking of new ideas and how to make yourself into a bite-size product, and not necessarily always getting the feedback back that you are looking for, and also having eyes on you that you didn't ask for as well. And it was becoming a lot, and I feel like it was weighing me down, and I just thought, do you know what, it's time to stop the rat race, really. So I announced that I've stopped. I'm not going to post on there. I've not closed down the page completely, but I won't be posting on there. I've hidden the apps off my phone. I have also done a complete internet detox on my phone. So I have turned all notifications off, bar from phone calls and texts, because I wasn't in real life. And then when I do my readings, I'm like preaching, which I never like to preach, but I'm telling people, giving people advice of what I'm receiving, and I wasn't following it. I've become a hypocrite. And that's not somebody I want to be. I also found that by looking and comparing myself to others, it was affecting me and the confidence that I have, and looking in the mirror and not liking what I'm seeing because I think it's very airbrushed online, and yeah, it was just, I was becoming someone I didn't want to be, and it was time to say goodbye. So that's why I've come on today. I am barefaced. Not that I will always be barefaced on here, but like in my day-to-day, when I'm working and I'm around the house, I am completely barefaced, which is absolutely fine. But I think for now, to help me, like, I really want to come and put some makeup on, and even just a bit of lip gloss and a bit of blusher. But I need to kind of come back to myself and recognise this face is my face, that belongs to me. And it is the face of who I am at this age, and become okay with that. And I've noticed that it has become a bit of not the normal thing to do. If people questioning why have I done it? Because going into the future, I do understand that the online presence will be a huge part of life. But I found it was over consuming my life, and I don't want that I want my personal life to be the absolute best it can ever be, and then I just share my overfill of what I want to share on here. Talking of on here, and find a community that can we don't always have to agree, but people that are interested in the things that I talk about and want a discussion over the things, and not just I have to say it, like creepy people on the internet, or people that will comment just to say something mean on the internet, and I have to filter my comments out and things like that. So yeah, I've decided to come over to YouTube, which I've kind of like locked a door on all my other social medias, but I've kept YouTube as it's more of a long form content, and things don't seem so rushed, and you can take time to edit, and people will take the time to like listen, where I found on the other apps it was a quick, like, you've got 10 seconds to grab my attention, or it's on to the next thing. So yeah, that is where we are. And I've also noticed at the same time that I made that decision for myself to cleanse my online presence, I've also done the same for my children. They are not on social media or anything like that. They do have a tablet of which they watch YouTube, or they do their homework on, or play games, and I have hidden them because I realised that their behaviour was changing. Not all necessarily bad, but they're I can't think now the word. They had a very short focus span, and they needed constant like stimulation rather than like being okay with a little bit of quiet time. So I've done the same with them, and it's only been a short period, so I can't really like give you a huge breakdown, but I've noticed a difference. Like, there's no iPad in the morning. They used to have the iPad in the morning while they was eating breakfast, so I was able to go and do what I needed to do in the morning, and then I tried not to let them have it in the evening, but it always crept in, and we also always had the TV on. So I've taken it away, and I've noticed like we light candles in the morning, and they're actually talking to each other, and they're actually eating their food. It used to take them 2 hours to eat their food, and they're actually eating their food in 10 minutes, and they are listening better. And in the evening I find that we're just having conversations, which I was lacking. I was so lacking in just having a normal, like it seems absurd like that I lacked conversation, because we were all on our phones, and we're talking and we're laughing and we're like actually bonding, and we're reading books, and the TV, like even like I used to have the TV on just as background noise, because I do feel like I need, like I do like having like music on in the background, but then if the TV's on, they would want their programs on, but they wouldn't really watch it. So that's cut out too, and then we do have it on probably last hour. They can watch like a chilled film, but we're not absorbed around it anymore, and we're just trying to find a routine that fits us, and the way that we want to live. So yes, that's what's going on in the moment with me. I didn't realise, when you're in it, you don't realise how much, like I craved it, and I didn't know what I was craving. I was craving connection, and I wasn't getting connection, because my connection was with my phone, or it was my brain was always occupied with something. Like, okay, I need to think of a new video idea, and it needs to be less than 3 minutes, and 3 minutes is really too long because people aren't going to watch it all. And it was constantly looking at what were other people posting. Is there a trending song that I can borrow that might link to mine? And then you take your time to edit it. It would take me half a day really to do like a short video edit. So then my mind was engrossed in that and not on anything else. And then you have to think, what's the right time to post it? And then you'd post it, and then you'd have to like things before you post it, so it would get good feedback. Not always, but like you try. And then you post it, and you need to be online, like answering comments and things like that. It was all so consuming, and it consumed me. It consumed everything that I did. And now that I've stepped back, it just feels like a big breath, like. But I do miss sharing things. That's the part that I liked, was sharing. Like some new shoes came the other day, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to post. No, it's not there. That's a bit I'm finding at the moment that I'm missing. Is sharing with people. Ups and downs and highs and lows and everything in between. So yeah, I'm hoping, I don't know how often I will post on here. I need to find something that, like, I feel like once a week would be too much right now. We just need to find a steady balance that we're comfortable with. But yeah, I'm excited. I am very excited. I'm excited to actually get real life back. And I'm excited to create actual true moments with my family. But yeah, you don't realise how much something is actually taking over your life. And why am I feeling this way? Like, I constantly felt burnt out because my mind was constantly ticking. Like, not only was I thinking about what I'm posting and things like that, I was also in the midst of launching a shop, which I am still going to launch. It's just not going to be like posting it on those apps. So that is nice, that I feel like, whew, I can step back a bit and do that when I'm ready. And it may just be soft. I might just do it silently in the background and see what happens. And I think that's more me. I forgot where I was going. So yes, I am introducing myself to YouTube. I think long form format is a beautiful thing. I think I'm hoping it can become more my style, because I do really love sitting down and chatting with you guys and not having to think like, okay, quick, cut it. Although I do like some short form things. I think for what I do, long form is better suited for me. So I'm excited to join the YouTube family. Not join, because I've been here, but I never really pushed it. Not that I'm going to push it, but I will just be posting here maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that. I'm going to try my best to keep barefaced until I feel confident in myself again. In this is just me at this age. It's how I look. Not that I'm against, like, if you are someone that like to get enhancements, like, I have nothing against it, but I felt like I had become someone that I was hating myself because I didn't look a certain way, and I don't want that. If I wanted an enhancement, then like naturally, then that's absolutely fine, but I don't want to hate myself and then get the enhancement, if that makes sense. I want to feel fully confident in myself. So I'm going to spend some time with myself. I'm taking everything a lot slower. So my phone is completely like all notifications off for everything apart from phone calls and texts for emergency reasons. But everything else is muted. Even emails are muted. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm ready. I think more is the thing. I'm ready to slow down. And it's the perfect time as well, as we're slowly stepping up into winter, and it is the time of the hermit, and it is the time to slow down, and it is the time to hibernate. And I know I naturally move with the energies of the season. So yes, it's come at a aligned time. But yes, I wanted to share it with you, just to show the importance of recognizing when it's time to stop, and especially recognizing when it's time to pull back our energy from something if it's not serving us. And it is a very difficult thing. Like it wasn't an easy decision because I needed it, but it wasn't something that I didn't contemplate, and it wasn't something that I thought lightly on. But yes, I wanted to just share what I'm going through, and I'm open to have conversations, and not that you have to agree with what I'm doing at all, but I'm open to have like respectful conversations on it, and I'm hoping this space creates that kind of environment for people in the comments, and that is what I'm looking to bring in. So yeah, bear with me while I try and kind of find my footing here on YouTube. And I am sending much love to my family, is what I call you. And whenever this video finds you, I hope it finds you in the right time, in the divine timing, and much love.